welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been a while since we filmed. It's been a while since we filmed in this setting, but here we are. Welcome back. My name is Tamra. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, as you can tell from the title, we are going to be doing an updated base makeup routine. It's been a while, like I said, since I filmed the video, and it's been a while since I've shown you guys like my updated base, and I have changed a few things. So we're gonna get into that. We are also going to chit chat a little bit about our New Year goals, give you guys a little bit of an update, what's been going on with me. And yeah, I'm really excited to be filming this. Like I said, it's been a while, so I'm a little out of touch. So we're gonna see what happens, but we're gonna try. I hope you guys are feeling my little space buns that I got going on here. I have some straight back stitch feet ins, and I don't really like wearing them down. So I tried some space buns one day when I was feeling a little bit down, and I think they're so cute and so fun. So yeah, but anyway, if you are new, please do consider subscribing. I would love to have you. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video. Give it a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started. So to start off, I'm gonna be using this Fenty, I don't even know the name of this, True Matte Pro Filter Primer. I have swapped my foundation, which I'll show you guys in a minute, and I find that it makes me a little bit oilier, and I also started running low on my Hydro Grip primer, so I started using this, and I actually really like it. So I am gonna just plop that all over my face and rub that in nice and good. But yeah, welcome. If you guys are new, my name is Tam. Everybody calls me Tam. My name's Tamra. I'm a newlywed, and what you can find on my channel is everything home, lifestyle, a little bit of makeup, just a regular girl out here living and escaping the harsh realities of everyday life through her YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube is something I wanted to do for a long time, and I waited until it was a thing. And I really wish I hadn't, but we're here now. We love it, and I hope you guys join the gang. Okay, I forgot my mirror, so let me go get that. I've been looking at my setup. I'm like, something's missing. Like, I can't figure out what it is. I couldn't see myself. That's what it was. But yeah, the foundation that I have swapped to is this Lancome Tint Idole. I think I used this in a couple of my last makeup videos, but I've really been liking it. I used it one day and, you know, did this kind of mashup that I'm about to show you, and I was just like, chef's kiss, my skin looks good. So starting to fall in love with this. I'm in the shade 510 Suede C. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I've been doing my brows after foundation. If you are not new and you've watched my other videos, you know I usually do my brows first, but I've been loving the more natural brow look, so I have taken to doing them after, so they're less carved out, less perfect, if that makes sense. Like, look at that match. Like, it's pretty spot on, and I love that for me, because it's always hard for me to match my foundation. I always have to either go darker and balance everything out with like concealer, or it makes me look ashy. Okay, so let's talk about it. Vlogmas. I attempted Vlogmas last year, y'all, and if you watched my Vlogmas videos, shout out to you, because when I say it is hard and frustrating sometimes to confidently and consistently show up for yourself in a new space and in a space where you have a really small community, it's frustrating and it's hard. And I did it. I had always loved watching other people's Vlogmas series, and I wanted to try my hand at it myself. We fell a little bit short because we never made it to day 10. That day just kind of went south. I started filming, and I was filming myself making some cookies for work, which I was actually making these cookies for work, and my mixer died in the middle of me attempting to make those cookies, and I had already had like some issues with other things, and by the time the mixer broke, I was just like, you know what, F this, like, it's not meant to be. we're gonna have 9 days of Vlogmas and that's it. So that's pretty much what happened there. But nonetheless, I attempted it. I kind of saw what it takes, and like I said, if you watched, thank you. It was really fun for me, so I'm proud of myself that I did that. This year we coming back a little bit better, a lot more prepared, structured, organized, a little bit of, you know, more fun videos and stuff like that. So I am very excited for Vlogmas 2022. But yeah, girl, Vlogmas is not for the weak, okay? It takes a lot of planning because you are uploading either every day, every other day. Some people I know do like weekly vlogs for Vlogmas, but girl, you know, and if you don't have anything to do, you don't have anything to film. So you got to get out and like have fun or pre-film all of your videos. So like I said, shout out to you if you watched. If you didn't, tap back, okay? Next, I'm gonna do my concealer. I have been loving this Pat McGrath concealer. I'm very late to the game with this. I'm in the shade MD24. This one is super close to my skin tone, but I like it to go on first, and then I'll use a little bit of a lighter concealer, and my translucent powder is a lot lighter. It's not as yellow. So she's bae. Definitely want to go get a lighter one for when I'm feeling super highlighted under eye, but for now, like, look, it's kind of not even showing up on camera, but it's there. Maybe I should zoom y'all in. Hold on. Okay, we're a little bit zoomed in, but still very natural on the concealer. I love that because I haven't been into that super highlighted under eye area. It can get very scary very quickly, so I like using a more natural toned color and going in with a lighter one if I'm feeling up to it. So I just kind of let that sit for a second, and I just start patting that into my skin. The way that I do my makeup hasn't really changed as much as the products have. Yeah, you guys know if you've watched my other videos that I like the Maybelline L'Oreal Infallible concealer, but I have not been able to find it. Like, tried to re-up my stash and it's just nowhere to be found. I've checked Walmart, I've checked CVS, I've checked Walgreens, I've checked Target. I just can't seem to find it anymore. So I don't know if it was discontinued and I was just unaware, or if it's an online only thing, because that's the only place I haven't checked. But I digress. I've moved on to other things, so we're gonna stick to that because I have been loving this concealer. Like I said, like, look at how much my skin looks like skin. Like, ugh. All right, that's all blended out, and I think I am gonna go in with something a little lighter today. I'm gonna use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and we're just gonna do the same thing and start talking about the new year. We are in 2022, y'all. What? It was just 2020. I was just getting engaged. Now I'm a whole ass wife and it's the year 2022. Like, what? Everything kind of just seems to be, time seems to just be like flying by, and I'm just like, hold on, like trying to grab a handle on everything. But it is a new year, and my new year started in February because I just can't get with the killing myself with all of these goals smack dab at the beginning of the year. Like, I'm still getting adjusted, like still kind of trying to wrap my head around the fact that we are in a whole new year. Like, you know, slow down, pump your brakes. And I've never been one to tack on like a whole bunch of new year goals, new year, new me type things, because they never work. They never work, and I'm not a person that can handle all that stuff. Like, I need to move slow, progress slowly. Like, I can't ask too much out of myself at once, because then I get stressed and then I just quit. So I have learned that about myself the older that I have gotten, and we're not doing that anymore. So one of my goals, one of the most important goals that I have set for myself this year is to stop self-deprecation. kill all of it. I have this horrible habit of self-deprecation, and it's got to stop. Like, you know, it's hindered me from my YouTube, it's hindered me from just stepping out of the box. I always just think like I'm not good enough. And why am I not good enough? Give me one good reason. I can never give myself a reason, yet I always doubt myself and I never try. So I don't want to say I never try. I try, but sometimes I talk myself out of trying. Like, I was so quick to almost talk myself out of this video. Like, you know, the new year already started, girl. Don't nobody care about your goals. Someone cares. Someone cares. And even if they don't care about my goals, they want to see how I got this beat. You know, stop talking yourself out of it, or use this video as a marker for what you said you wanted to do this year, you know? So one of my goals is to stop doing stuff like that. Stop, you know, speaking negatively towards things that I want to do or towards myself. If you know me in real life, you know that I like to say, like, if we have to go somewhere, or if I need to do my nails or my hair or whatever, be like, girl, I'm crusty right now. Like, I cannot be seen outside. Like, you know, even that, as playful as it is, it comes from a honest place. So even something as small as that, because people find it really funny when I say that, even that has got to stop. Like, nothing negative towards ourselves in 2022 and moving forward. It's just not healthy, and you just gotta stop. Of course, we're gonna slip up every now and then, you know, and feel a little discouraged, but feel those feelings and move on. You know, stop dwelling in it. That's my thing. I like dwell into my doubt, and it freaking sucks. I'm gonna set using some of this Fenty translucent powder in Cashew. And I'm just gonna use a brush to start, just to kind of pack it in and set it. And then I'm gonna use this powder puff that I actually got from my makeup artist when I got married. She actually gave it to me in like a little touch-up kit, and I have been loving to use it to set my under eye, or to lightly bake my under eye, I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, stop self-deprecating, stop doubting myself, especially when it comes to YouTube and you know, content creation. I allow that stuff to like hinder me from filming new things and trying new things, or I'll film something and I'll be so judgmental of the way that it came out. I'll never post it or whatever. So I'm trying to work on bettering all of that stuff. So that is one of my first goals that I have for myself. So we'll see how that goes. Because like I said, everything is trial and error, and I need to be easy on myself. So that includes being easy on myself with goals that I have, I guess. But yeah, and then off of self-doubt and trying to stop, you know, being hard on myself, I need to be good to myself also. Self-care. I am upping all of the self-care from here on out, because I'm quick to deny myself of all good things, which kind of piggybacks off the self-deprecation and stuff like that. We're getting all the massages, we're getting all the facials, we are doing our individual lashes, lash extensions, whatever you want to call them. We are buying the new skincare, we are trying all the body butters, we are just, you know, tapping back into yoga and all of the things that make us feel good. Those are the things that make me feel good. So whatever it is that makes you feel good, tap back into those things. We are not depriving ourselves of self-care, you know. Black girl luxury has been like a trend lately, and it needs to be a lifestyle. And when I think of black girl luxury, I just think of that, self-care and doing what makes you feel good. So it can be going out there and buying a Chanel bag, or it can be as simple as going to get a massage every couple of weeks, you know. Black girl luxury and tapping into feeling good, you know. So that's what I'm on this year. If you want to go get a massage with me, sis, let me know. We can hit up Treat Your Feet and go grab some sushi afterwards, okay? I'm here for it. I love me some sushi, and I love a quick little massage to just kind of forget the stresses of the day. So definitely gonna be tapping into that a lot more this year. Like, look at how smooth everything looks. We're a little shiny right here, but we're gonna fix that. But look at how, chef's kiss. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my Holy Grail Dark Deepest MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Okay, she's bae, she will always be bae. And I'm just gonna go over the rest of my face with that. This is I used to use this for my bronzer. This is the blush brush from Real Techniques. Love She. Also, I still use it for my bronzer when I'm going for a more natural look, but I've also found a new brush for that I have been loving. So I don't use it for bronzer as much as I do overall face powder. And because I've been doing like these lash extensions, I haven't really been feeling eyeshadow as much. I just feel like my eyes just have enough going on. Sometimes I will, depending on where I'm going, but I just like the naturalness of it all. Like, you gotta love a clean, fresh beat. Like, you have to. It's classic, timeless. So yeah. Okay, so while we get into our next goal, I'm gonna bronze my face using the Morphe Glamour Bronze in the shade Leader. Such a beautiful bronzer and very affordable too. I think this was like less than $20, so love that. But my next goal is something that I've always struggled with. I feel like everyone kind of struggles with this, but I've tapped in and out of this journey countless times, and I'm tapping back in again, and it is my spiritual journey. I need to talk to God more. I need to pray more. I need to tap back into church on Sundays. Ever since the pandemic and watching church on TV, it just hasn't been my favorite thing to do. I like going to church and hearing the word, okay, and then coming home and reflecting on it in a way. I don't really like the watching church in the comfort of my home. I find like I'm easily distracted, so I don't care to do that. So I'm trying to tap back into that, finding different online services to watch, to maybe see if I just need to switch it up every now and then, or I don't know. But making God and talking to God and praying more of an everyday thing. It seems to be oh, I didn't pray today, or yeah, dang, I forgot to pray yesterday. I need to not feel like that. And I know it's a process, and my spiritual journey has been one rocky road, but even my husband said to me the other day, he's like, we haven't watched church in a long time. And I'm just like, you're right, we haven't. So, you know, we need to tap back into it. And my sister-in-law actually bought me this daily, like a daily bread type of, I don't want to call it a workbook, but it's like a workbook. And I haven't started it yet. And like I said, we are in February. So yeah, I need to get back on it and make it not feel like a task, because oftentimes I've associated it with like a task, and it's not a task. I find myself praying often in the car, when I'm on my way home from work, in the shower, just these awkward times that I feel like I need to dedicate a specific time for it to become an everyday part of my routine. I think that would help me with feeling like it's a task. It would just become more fluid because it's something that I'm used to doing. So I don't know if the morning is best for me or the evenings or what, but yeah, that's definitely something I struggle with. Drop your favorite online services down below, your favorite Instagram daily breads, people that drop those little IGTVs, those, you know, pieces of spiritual enlightenment, whatever. Share them with me. I would love to tap into something different. I've had the same pastor, same church for like the last 10 plus years, so maybe I just need to switch it up a little bit, who knows. He's great. I don't want to make him seem like it's not, but sometimes people need a little bit of variety to remain motivated. So share them with me. Let me know what's tea. Like I said, this bronzer is bomb, but the brush, this Morphe M403, like chiseled with minimal work. We're not too sharp because we know I don't like that, but I just feel like, I don't know, it doesn't give muddy vibes to me. Like, it just kind of warmed up my face in the right places. Chef's kiss, that's the theme of this makeup look. Chef's kiss. Okay, going in with some blush. This is the Sephora Duo in Peach Blossom. My blush and my highlighter kind of depend on the day and where I'm going, how I'm feeling, all of that. So we're just gonna use this one. I didn't get a brush for this, so I'm just gonna use this bronzer brush. I like a very natural blush, nothing too crazy. It's either something of this orange peachy shade or something very purpley, close to my bronzer type of shade. So very minimal. And I like to bring that upward instead of focusing it too much on the apples of my cheek. That's giving very 1960s. So okay, so before I set my face and highlight and all that and do my lips and finish off, I'm gonna do my brows. Like I said, I've been doing my brows a lot more natural lately, and I have been loving the feathered out look. As we know and as we can see, I don't have very full brows. I never have. This isn't a bad eyebrow job, this is just how my eyebrows grow in. So I just kind of tweeze them a little bit to make them look as shaped as I can, because I can't get waxed and I can't get threaded. It just really irritates my skin. So I just kind of clean them up a little bit and fill them in when I need to. Still using the same OG Beauty Supply Store pencil, but I kind of comb them upward a little bit more and I just kind of start feathering them in. I used to start by outlining them and then filling them in, but now I start by just feathering them in a little bit, just to kind of make them look fuller. And going into those empty spaces. And then I comb through them a lot more as I go along. And then once I find them to be filled in good enough, the areas that have no hair, I have to kind of draw. So I will fill those spaces in at the ends. Still doing short hair-like strokes. And that's pretty much it. I'll go with some concealer underneath the bottom and I'll show you guys that in a second, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other brow. All right, so my brows are done. My eyebrows are definitely sisters and not twins. I kind of went over them just now with this e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Deep Brown. Definitely, like I said, been loving this more natural brow because my brows are so naturally fine. The carved out brow look sometimes just looks really artificial on me. So been liking to do that a lot more. Still with the OG Morphe continuous mist setting spray. They did not have the larger bottle when I went to re-up. This one is so small, but we're gonna set really well. And of course I have my fan to dry. But yeah, those are my goals. The last goal that I want to share with you guys is kind of obvious. I want to grow my channel. I want to grow my little family on here. Like I said, YouTube for me is kind of like an escape. I love doing all the things that I do on my channel, and I love sharing them with people, and I love when people love what I'm sharing. So I want to grow this little family that we have going on here. It has grown quite a bit, especially over the last year, and I'm really proud of that. Do I have a specific number I want to reach? It would be nice to get to 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not pressing myself to, you know, have that by December 31st, and if I don't, feel like I failed, you know. I'm trying to not compare my journey to anyone else's and just gradually get better at this, because it takes time. So like I said, if you new, girl, join the gang. I would love to have you. You know, it gets fun over here sometimes. Drop down below what you would like to see more of. Do you want to see more of my husband? I don't really care to share that much of him because I feel like that's sacred, it's private, you know, but we could give y'all a little insight, a little bit more when we cutting up on the weekends, having fun, how we like to have fun here in the house, because it is still kind of COVID-y out there. So when we stay home, because we do like to kick it at the house, what we do, you know, cooking, my husband is trying to tap into cooking a little bit more, we can definitely film that if you guys would like to see. So let me know what you guys want to see on my channel. I have a couple of videos lined up for the next couple of weeks, so hopefully you enjoy. But yeah, I definitely want to grow my channel, grow my Instagram, and, you know, get better at content creating. So I obviously have other goals, a lot of boring goals like saving, you know, buying a house, stuff like that, but we don't want to talk about that stuff. No one wants to hear about savings, and if you do, this ain't the channel for you, girl, because we struggle with that over here. But those are kind of some of the things that I want to focus on this year. Stop self-deprecation, you know, tap back into my spiritual journey, take care of myself more, and definitely tap into YouTube. Those are things that are at the top of my list besides the boring things. Obviously, highlighting my face, I'm using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I love this, especially for a goldy, you know, subtle shimmer. Like, it's not giving trophy wife by Fenty, but it's definitely giving inner glow. So let me stop before I get too far ahead. I'm gonna line my lips with this BFF 4, is it 4? It's 4. BFF 4 liner from Colourpop, the Makeup Shayla collab. Y'all know this my jam. There are some nice, I saw TikTok the other day. TikTok got me in a chokehold, y'all. Oh my god, TikTok has taken over my life. But yeah, it's a learning space. I like to consider it a learning space. It's a lot of foolishness on there, but it's a learning space for sure. But I saw a TikTok the other day with a bunch of beautiful brown shades for women of color, and I'm definitely going to be going to Ulta to grab some of them, because this will eventually no longer be available. And even though I have a backup stash, I should try new things, right? So I'm gonna look for those really soon, but for now, this is my jam. Speaking of TikTok being a learning space, we are getting a dog. I'm about to be a dog mom. We are about to be dog parents, and I'm so excited. And I have lived on TikTok, dog TikTok, pet TikTok, and I have learned so much about animals, about dogs, about feeding them and everything like that. I'm definitely gonna vlog our experience in getting our puppy and everything, so look out for that video. I've already started filming some of it. It's gonna be a compilation vlog, but we're getting a puppy. That's like the most exciting thing that I have to share with you guys right up till now. It's February 5th, and as of February 5th, us becoming dog parents is probably the highlight of my life. Right now. I'm gonna use this Fenty cream liquid lipstick in Mauve Wives. I love this. It's like a purpley, a muted purple, and I love it with this liner also. Wow, who told me to mention this puppy that we're about to get? Now my thought is just puppy, 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 puppy. We have 2 weeks left before we bring him home. I already met him and he is the sweetest thing. I'll insert some pictures right here. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I've been buying like everything. I have tons of treats. I have toys. I come home the other day with more toys and my husband's like, don't you have enough toys? I was just like, no, we don't. We need more. We need more. All right, y'all, that is it for this face. Look at my face. Like, the base is basing. Like, it's always been a goal of mine to have like that fire base, because without a base, who cares what your eyeshadow looks like if your concealer is not properly blended into your foundation? Who cares what your eyeshadow looks like if your under eye is not set and matte to the gods? Like, let's get into it. Look at that highlight. Look, I love this. I love all these products and using them in conjunction together. I love that my under eye is highlighted, but it's not scary. Like, this lip, I haven't done this lip in a long time and I forgot how much I loved it. Delicious. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would love to have you. Drop a comment down below on what you are planning to do in this beautiful year of 2022. We are doing big things. We are taking care of ourselves. You know, we are crushing goals left and right, whatever they may be. No matter how big, how small, it's a goal. Share them with me. We may have a few things in common. Don't forget to share this video with someone you love. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.